Once again, it's on What the Deals. Yours truly, Lorenzo Ice-T Thomas of the Sports Brothers. You know what time it is. It's time to talk some Miami Dolphins football. That's right. I'm excited about it. I have to say that I'm really excited about this season. But please, if you want this content, subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with a friend. Because the Sports Brothers, let me tell you this, we will have some exclusive content on this channel. Right now, if you followed me and Jeff Fox in the past, you know we're on the field at the beginning of the game and at the end of the game. We give you the reports. We are in the locker room. And we're not sure if we're going to be able to do that this year because, of course, the NFL and COVID-19, they may not allow reporters into the locker room. But if they do, we'll be there. So make sure you keep it here for exclusive content on this channel. Now, let's talk about practice. Let's talk about the training facility. Boy, I went to the beautiful Baptist Health Training Facility for the first time this week, and I will tell you this, it is beautiful. Absolutely, just incredible. Stephen Ross, nothing but applause to you, my brother. And of course, everything he's done to accommodate the players, the staff, and the residents of Miami Gardens, let me tell you, the facility is incredible. No excuses for the players now. You got a great facility. Go in there and put in that work. All right. In fact, I wish I could go in there and put in that work. This facility is definitely up to par. Of course, at the training camp, you can't videotape, but I was there with my camera, got some pictures in, so I'll be able to share some of those with you. Also, the beat writers were in the building. Of course, they're tweeting and commenting on almost every single thing that happens on the field. So I will share some of the beat writers' comments with you. And we will definitely just get into what happened. All right. And we'll hear from some of the players as well. But let's take a look at some of the good things that happened, because we'll talk about the offensive line later on today. But there were a lot of plays made out there in the field these last 2 days by some of the players that will have an all-star role on this Miami Dolphins roster. Big time. Oh, it was also good to see Jaelan Phillips back at practice. Look at him. Yeah. And Jalen was asked, how does he feel to be back?
Oh, man, I've just been sitting, literally just itching, crawling out of my skin to get back. So I'm just so blessed that I could come out here and get the reps that I did. I'm definitely feeling better and excited to keep going.
Jalen was also asked about what it's like playing the linebacker position.
Yeah, I mean, it just gives you a new perspective of the game. You see things differently. You have different conversations with your coaches and everything like that. So, I thought that we played really hard. Definitely have some things to work on, but it's definitely a good starting point. It's only up from here. So it was cool to see it from that perspective.
Huddle Long returned to practice, and beat writer Omar Kelly made mention of it. Yeah, that's a RoboCop-looking contraption on his leg. Mike Gesicki greeted the fans and made some good catches during practice. Though that one at the back of the end zone, I think he dropped that one. Jakeem Grant made some nice catches, but he had a reception and the ball was stripped and taken right out of his hands. And had it been a real game, it would have been returned for a pick six by the Atlanta Falcons. So Jakeem, you got to hold on to that ball. The Dolphins did have wide receivers wide open today. Tua and Jacoby were able to complete some nice passes to the wide receivers, running backs, and tight ends. Beat writer Barry Jackson took note of it with this tweet. Yeah. Woo. First day for a practice. Oh, Adam Shaheen was having a great day. He caught like 3 touchdowns. And Tua Tagovailoa was asked about the chemistry that he has with the tight ends.
Well, I think they do a good job getting open out there on the field. A lot of the plays are tailored towards, us going through our progressions in the quarterback room, and, whoever's open, really that's who we're trying to get the ball to. And, obviously it's easier said than done.
Tua also responded to the question, what do you appreciate most about the joint practices?
Well, I think joint practices are really good because you get to see a good glimpse of the packages that these coaches have, installed with the players on the defense and with their team. I would say when it comes more time to the preseason games, they obviously don't want to show everything. Us too, it's the same. And I think it's like that around the league too.
The offensive line has had their issues these past 2 practices, and Austin Jackson talked to the media.
Yeah, we're in our 3rd week of the season. We got about 5 more months of football to go. So, it's definitely good to, really get a good look at another team and start competing early like this for the time being. You said we got better today. I feel like we get better every day. You know, something we work on. There's always stuff that comes, but that's mental toughness.
They have to get better, but the Dolphins made some moves, taking Preston Williams and Eldon Roberts off of PUP, and 5-2 talked to the media.
As a group, you know, we just, you know, we don't look at what could we be. What we look at right now is coming out to practice each day, you know, being able as a unit to get better each day. You know, you start looking too far ahead, then in about a month or two, you guys be saying we need to get rid of the whole linebacker crew. So we just going to take it one day at a time, and our expectations is to get better each day.
It's good that he's back because the linebackers is getting a little thin. Nevertheless, Coach Flores, you know you had those boys out there ready to play. Look at Jacoby right there. Look at that shot. Ooh, that's pretty right there. Jacoby made some good passes. The offensive line opened some holes for the running backs to get through that Atlanta Falcons defense. We're going to have to be able to run the ball. Unfortunately, Lynn Bowden seems to suffer a severe, we're not sure how bad it is, but he was on the field for quite some time and he limped off grabbing his hamstring. But that didn't stop Tua Tagovailoa from completing passes in the short game. Myles Gaskin was able to run through some gaping holes in the Atlanta Falcons defense. Tua Tagovailoa was throwing the ball all over the field, but he did throw one interception today. Miami was still able to work on their pass game, and Mac Hollins, boy, he may be called on for a couple of penalties. This is the no fun league. Watch him dunk on the goalpost. Bam. One thing you can take from these practices that the chemistry between Tua and Jalen Waddle is real. I mean, they were just carving up the defense today. So it is going to be interesting to see what happens when they get on the field. Now, the defense was able also to put pressure on Matt Ryan, but Kyle Pitts did do his thing, but look at how big he is. Look at him. Oh, and that's Eric Rowe, who's got to check him. Man, but I do have to say, Eric Rowe made a great defensive play on Kyle Pitts on day one. Xavier Howard had a chance to cover him a few times, and they shut him down when he was their assignment. And speaking of X, he had an opportunity to talk to the media, and he plans to play on Saturday. At least he hopes.
Like I was saying, the sky's the limit for us, man. You know, there's I see a lot of great things going on out there. You know, just can't wait to start with the season and just playing. Oh yeah, man. You know, he find the ball. You know, the ball find him. So, you know, that's one thing, me and him, we find the ball. So, you know, just seeing that from a young guy at safety, making plays on the ball, you know, just excited to have him along.
At the close of the day, both teams practiced the 2-minute drill. Now, the first team offense goes against the opposing team's first team defense. And then the second team offense goes against the opposing team's second team defense. Well, today, no one scored a touchdown. Well, Tua did lead the Dolphins into the red zone, but failed to get in. And Jacoby Brissett, when he got his chance, well, it was like 4 plays, 0 yards. And the Falcons celebrated as if they won the game, in fact. And then, of course, the second team offense of the Falcons came out and the second team defense of the Dolphins came out. And how did it end? Well, the Dolphins were able to get a turnover when Jamal Perry picked off a pass, and then the Dolphins just started to celebrate as if they won the game. So it was quite funny. Both defenses celebrated as if they won. But I have to say the joint practices have given both teams an opportunity to get some excellent work put in. But one thing that's really interesting is that the Dolphins are not showing a lot. You know, it's the simplicity of the playbook is what is being shown, because you never know who's in the stands. You know, we play New England game 1, so that might be a good reason why you don't see Devontae Parker and Will Fuller. Well, Will Fuller's going to miss game 1, but you don't see Albert Wilson out there of late. Preston Williams is just coming back, so it's going to be interesting to see what we do in preseason game number 2 and what we're going to put on tape. Because if anyone knows how they handle things, Brian Flores knows how New England does their thing. Anyway, looking forward to preseason game number 2 going down this Saturday night. Hope to see you at the Rock. It's going to be a big deal, and I will be in the building. For Jeff Fox, I'm Lorenzo Ice-T Thomas. We are the Sports Brothers. Until next time, peace and be wise. I'm gone. See ya.